Nick with the toy and the agricultural report. New law in US arms to increase food safety. The United States is making first major changes in its food safety rules since the 1930s. A new law called the Food Safety Modernization Act will govern all foods except meat, poultry, and some aged foods. It calls for increased government inspections of food professors and needs less the Food and Drug Administration order the recall of unsafe foods. The agency has only been able to negotiate with manufacturers to remove products from the market. The new law also increases requirements for imported foods, but the law excludes small farmers and processors from the same rules as large producers, and it does not require sellers at farmers market and food stands to meet the highest requirements. That pleases Susan Parman, director of the National Sustainable Agriculture Coalition. She said a one-size-fits-all approach would have pushed more farmers and ranchers out of business, or it would have prevented them from providing local produce, healthy fresh foods and consumer. The Consumer Federation of America says it is generally pleased with the new law, so is much of the food industry, but Republican Representative Jack Kingston of Georgia questioned whether enough people get sick from food to justify the spending. The legislation could cost the government almost $1.5 billion over 5 years. In December, federal officials lowered their estimate of how many Americans each year get sick from food. The new estimate are 48 billion, or 1 in 6 people. 128,000 are hospitalized and 3,000 die. The old estimate include 76 million illnesses and 5,000 deaths. Experts at the Center of Disease Control, the prevention, made their last estimates in 1999. Officials say the difference is largely the result of improvement in data and research methods. They say the two estimates cannot be compared to measure trends. Yet one thing has not changed. About 80% of illnesses spread by food are still listed as having been caused by unspecified agent. In other words, no one really knows which bacteria, viruses, or other organisms were responsible. But in case with no case, the experts they Salmonella is responsible for more than 1/3 of hospitalization, and it causes more than 1/4 of death. for TOEIC and the economic response. Next.